Ostrich, running champions or mysterious desert wanderers. Ostrich, mysterious inhabitants of the African savanna. Hello, nature lovers. Today, we embark on an exciting adventure into the world of ostriches, creatures that astonish with their unique traits. But let's start with the most unusual fact. Did you know that ostriches, despite their massive size and strong legs, can outrun many predators? Yes, it's true. These magnificent creatures, which may seem clumsy, are actually speed champions, capable of reaching speeds of up to 72 kilometers per hour. Let's uncover all the mysteries and fantastic features of ostriches in our thrilling guide to their fascinating world. First of all, African ostriches are true giants of the bird world. Standing nearly 3 meters tall and weighing up to 150 kilograms, they are the largest birds on the planet. But here's a riddle for you. Why can't these large creatures fly? The secret lies in their unique structure. Ostriches lack a keel and have small wings, with their front limbs serving a somewhat different purpose, not exactly like wings. On top of that, they have only 2 toes on their feet, which is a rarity in the bird world. And what about their skeletal structure? Ostriches don't have a pneumatic skeleton like most birds, but they do have a closed pelvis and no keel, which is truly amazing. Ostriches have a solid build, long necks. And, of course, an impressive beak. And let's not forget their eyes, large like those of a nocturnal predator, with upper eyelids adorned with eyelashes. Now, the most fascinating part, their unique breastbones. Instead of a keel like other birds, ostriches have a special callus breastplate that supports them when they decide to lie down on the ground. Birds also love to lie down comfortably, and, of course, we can't forget about ostrich feathers. They are curly, soft, and incredibly beautiful. Male ostriches stand out with black plumage, while females opt for more modest gray-brown tones. Ostrich feathers are especially beautiful and traditionally used to make fans, plumes, and headpiece decorations. The popularity of ostrich feathers led to a significant rise in their export, from just 1 ton per year in the 19th century to 370 tons by the early 20th century. Feathers from ostriches aged 3 years are not plucked but carefully cut near the skin, repeating the process twice a year. Let's clear up one of the most popular myths about ostriches. No, they do not bury their heads in the sand. Despite all the rumors we've heard since childhood, the origin of this misconception comes from ostriches' habit of standing with their heads bent low, sometimes swallowing small stones. According to legend, this unusual posture led to the myth that ostriches bury their heads in the sand. But let's be honest, this is just part of their digestion strategy, and there's more. After a long and exhausting run, an ostrich may lower its head to the ground, not because it's scared of looking into the future, but simply to catch its breath and rest a little after a marathon across the desert. After all, even ostriches get tired sometimes, and the best way to relax is to lie down on the sand. In the mid-19th century, ostriches began to be kept on farms, and if that hadn't happened, their population might not have survived to this day. Today, more than 50 countries have ostrich farms, including countries with cooler climates, such as Sweden. In addition to species preservation, the main goal of ostrich farming is to produce expensive leather, feathers, and delicious meat, which resembles beef. Ostriches, as true travelers, prefer the open spaces of grassy landscapes and semi-deserts, avoiding humid tropical forests. Imagine this scene: groups of ostriches, like colorful brushstrokes on the African map, scattered across the north and south of the equatorial forests. African ostriches don't just inhabit these lands, they create family communes, where a mature male, surrounded by 5 females and their offspring, forms a remarkable unity. In the southern part of their range, you might come across groups of young ostriches numbering up to 100 birds. Now that's a real party. Interestingly, ostriches share their grazing lands with herds of antelopes and zebras. Just imagine how these birds and animals coexist on the vast African savannas. With their tall stature and excellent vision, ostriches are at the top of the plains residents. They behave peacefully, but as soon as a predator appears, they magically shift gears, accelerating to speeds of up to 72 kilometers per hour. Who would have thought that such bulky creatures could achieve such astonishing acceleration? When chased, an ostrich often performs a clever trick. it drops to the sand and stretches its neck, creating the illusion for predators that the bird has suddenly disappeared. But when the predator gets close, the rested ostrich quickly jumps up and vanishes in the distance. And what about the little ostrich chicks? Within just 30 days after birth, they are already showcasing their running skills, keeping up with the adults in speed. These are truly champions from a young age. Ostriches, like true gourmets, enjoy a diverse diet. The young mostly prefer animal food. But the adults, like plant world connoisseurs, mix up their diet with grasses, shoots, seeds, flowers, and even tough fruits. Here's the fun part, like real culinary adventurers, they're not opposed to experimenting with insects, lizards, and small rodents. Scavenging from large predators? Why not? Ostriches won't turn down such a treat. An interesting feature of ostriches is their tendency to swallow completely inedible objects. In one ostrich's stomach, a whole range of peculiar items was found: 3 kilograms of sand, rags, tow, 3 pieces of scrap iron, 9 coins, a copper hinge, 2 iron keys, and even lead pellets. Ostriches are true survivalists. They can go without water for a long time, getting moisture from their green diet. But give them access to water, and they'll drink as if quenching their thirst after a long desert adventure. And bathing? Pure joy. Yes, ostriches love their water routines too. Every male, like a true guardian of his kingdom, vigilantly protects a territory of up to 15 square kilometers. And if anyone dares to intrude, competitors are quickly driven away. The ostrich's neck and limbs instantly transform, becoming a vivid signal for the females. The male, like a dancer to the rhythm of a passionate courtship display, kneels down, flaps his wings, arches his neck, and performs a concert of sounds that's sure to win over the hearts of the females. But the grandeur of this performance isn't limited to just the dance. Ostriches are polygamous, and the dominant male mates with all the females in his harem. However, he chooses one special female for a long-term bond and future egg incubation. After successful mating, the male takes on the role of builder, digging a nest in the sand up to 60 centimeters deep, and now comes an exciting phase of the ostrich's life: the eggs. They are unusually large, considering the size of the ostrich's body. The dimensions are impressive, up to 21 centimeters long, weighing around 2 kilograms. The shell is a true masterpiece, appearing glossy, shiny, matte, or porous. Ostrich family happiness revolves around the careful incubation of eggs, with the male and female taking turns. Under the scorching sun by day and beneath the desert stars by night, they watch over their offspring, protecting them from danger. Unfortunately, not all eggs survive until their moment of X. And then, finally, when the moment arrives, newborn ostrich chicks appear like stars lighting up the world. There is no room for the weak. Only the strong and lively chicks remain, ready to join their parents in this remarkable world. They all appear like gifts from nature, with their fluffy, colorful feathers, ready to capture the hearts of their fellow creatures. This is the beginning of an exciting adventure for the little ostriches, who bond with one another, forming flocks of different ages. Thus continues this fascinating story of ostriches, filled with ups and downs, dances and songs, love and care. Imagine this scene: a vulture, like an experienced basketball player, grabs a stone and skillfully throws it from above onto an ostrich egg, repeating the process until it gives way under pressure and cracks open. These aerial experts certainly know how to secure their food. As for the chicks, they become real prey for lions, cheetahs, leopards, and hyenas. Who would have thought that tiny ostrich chicks would become the battlefield for such predators? But ostriches, despite their apparent stillness, are impressive with their aggression and readiness to fight for their offspring. The stereotype of the timid ostrich falls apart when you meet a truly combative member of this feathered world. An ostrich attack on a trespasser in its territory is a true display of strength and determination. Surprisingly, even lions and cheetahs may feel the wrath of an ostrich when confronted with its powerful leg kick, which in some cases leaves even the fiercest predators in fear. And here arises a mystery: how long can these magnificent creatures live? African ostriches, true veterans of life, can enjoy it for up to 75 years if surrounded by favorable conditions. Every feathered tale of an ostrich is a real adventure, full of tension and thrilling twists. Friends, our exciting adventure in the world of ostriches is coming to an end. We have delved into their fascinating and unpredictable world, learned about their unique habits, and admired their beauty and strength. I hope this journey has brought you joy. Remember, ostriches are not just feathered creatures, but true guardians of their unique corner of nature. Thank you for sharing this captivating moment with us, full of mystery and beauty. If you still have questions or want to learn more, feel free to ask them in the comments below the video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next episodes. Until we meet again in the exciting world of animals. Goodbye, everyone.